Good morning, guys. It is Halloween, October 31st. I woke up to a treat this morning. I am officially a Spark driver. So stoked. I woke up to the email this morning that said like, hey, we're, sign up, do all this stuff. Take a picture of your ID, all that fun stuff. I already went through the process a while ago, and I thought they had put me through. I already did the background check and everything like that, but then it said I was on a waiting list again. So I guess there's like two tiers to a waiting list. There's like, oh, there's nothing in your area, we'll put you on this waiting list and tell you if there is. And then when I reapplied just a couple weeks ago, it had me do my background check and all of that. So I was like, yes, I'm in, I'm good. And then it said, oh, you're on a waiting list again. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I officially got the news this morning. I got an email saying, you're in, you got it, we're good. So today, later on, this morning, I actually have to go to my kiddos' school again. I dropped them off, but I have to go when they have their storybook parade. So, which is, they just walk around in their costumes, and parents go there to see it and whatnot. So I'm gonna do that first, but then we're gonna come back here and hopefully we get a Spark order today. We get to try it out for the first time. Hopefully it's busy. I don't know. I literally have zero expectations because I've never done it before. And honestly, I've never really watched too in depth of, like, I've seen a couple people that, do Spark, but I've never really, dived in and done a deep dive into Spark. I just heard about it. It's another platform to use to make money, delivering and stuff. So I just signed up and I was like, okay, we'll look into it when I get it. I don't want to get my hopes up or like do all this research prior to me getting it, and get my hopes up. So zero expectations for today because I have zero idea what I'm doing when I do eventually get to start this, but I am so excited that that's what I got to wake up to this morning. So hopefully today is full of treats and no tricks. When we get a late start of the day, we won't get our $100 goal today because unless people are tipping like crazy, but because we're gonna get a late start. I don't know how long their storybook thing is. I want to say about an hour and a half. That's typically what it is, but it's been a long time since last year, so I don't exactly remember. I just know I go there when it's supposed to be there and then leave when it's over. So we're gonna go do that first, and then I'm gonna catch up with you guys when I am able to get back in the car and actually get some work done. But I wanted to do this intro and let you guys know how excited I am, and wish everyone a happy Halloween. So let's go do that and then be back here. For you, it's only gonna be a second, but yeah. All right, we're about to officially hit Spark now. It says I can go until, we'll do 3, turn on. We are officially getting offers until 3. It says searching for offers near you, still searching. Still searching. I'm assuming it's very much similar to Instacart. I thought it was just like a Walmart thing, so we might actually, well, I know it's not just a Walmart thing, but majority Walmart thing? I don't know. But it's showing me like other locations kind of nearby. It says still searching. I'm super excited to try this though. I'm gonna turn on my other apps too though. I turned on, it's 10:47 right now. I'm gonna turn on Uber Eats. Turn on Instacart. Instacart has like a guaranteed $74 earnings if you do, I think it's like 6 orders. I probably won't have enough time to do 6 orders today, but that's always nice. Where did my Spark app go? Okay. It just still says searching for offers near you. It says Walmart is like red, so I'm gonna go kind of near the Walmart and see if we can get something going over there, because I really want to try out Spark today. So let's mosey on over to Walmart. Alright, we got our first order. It's gonna be for, it's a high mileage, it's 34 miles, 34.2 miles, but it's $54.98. So it says it's gonna take 2 hours and 25 minutes, 21 stops. I don't know if this is a good order or not. It looks pretty okay for me. $54.98, $54.98 in 2 hours and 25 minutes. I can't talk. looks pretty good. It says to start trip, so I'm already at the Walmart. I was sitting at the Walmart in hopes that I'd get a good order. So now it's showing me, let me see if I can screen record this so that I can pop it up here for you guys to see. I may have to blur out some of the addresses and stuff like that, but okay, I think it's recording. Yes, all right, perfect. So I have to confirm arrival. I'm here. Parking spot 3. Save. All right, driver code. Please show the code to the associate to ensure you're picking up the correct orders. So when they come out here, I will do that. We'll see how long it takes them to come out here. It's currently 11:05. I'm so excited to start this. I don't know why, it's just something new. Probably should clean out my back a little bit because I have my like reusable bags back there. So I'm gonna go do that real quick and then I'll talk to you guys again once I've got all the packages in. Alright, we are heading to our first drop off, which is only 2 minutes away. It was really easy, just, you know, put in the spot number and then wait for someone to come out. I told the guy that was bringing out my packages, I was like, I'm new to this, so give me a second while I clicked all the buttons I needed to click in order to get to the little scan portion of it. And then, sorry, I'm at a stop sign. And, oh, they're turning. Have their blinker on. Anyhow, I lost my train of thought because of that, so we're gonna deliver this. Yeah, it was pretty easy. I told him I was new to doing it and to just bear with me, and he was super nice. Didn't seem to have a problem, didn't have an attitude or anything like that, so we love that. I think our first drop off is actually a business. I have an Instacart order coming in that I'm not obviously going to take because I'll be doing this. I turned off my DoorDash and my Uber Eats. I had a DoorDash scheduled, but because of the Storybook Parade, I kind of forgot to pause it and I just lost it. So if it's busy, I can dash. If it's not, I can't. I don't care. Because we're trying this out and this will probably consume a majority of our day. But so I just turned that off because I was able to dash at like 11, but I turned that off. And now we are doing this. All right, this is our first drop off. All right, so this is what I see on my end. It asks a lot of questions. I took the picture, complete delivery, and then it asked some random questions at the end, like if it was a house, if there was a gate code, things like that. But I just want to show you my view on my first delivery. Alright, so 2 orders down. They're all pretty easy. This one's gonna be my like longer leg. I think that's gonna end up putting me over by like the Wesley Chapel area, and that one's like 15 minutes away from this last drop off, so that's nice. So far so good, no problems. You just grab the package that has the name, scan it, then it'll tell you like all the information on the house and all that stuff, and then you deliver. The last one was an apartment, 3rd floor, so That was easy though. I only have like one super big package that seems a little bit heavy, but not anything that's crazy heavy, which is nice. I don't know how big the packages usually are. They could be like, you know, bigger, I'm sure, if people order, you know, a lot of things, but I don't know how Spark categorizes it. Hopefully they realize what kind of car I have, because I'm not going to be able to fit things that are like, you know, a huge big screen TV or anything like that in here. But I don't think most people aren't ordering them. Maybe they are, I don't know. I don't know how this whole thing works as far as the back end of it. I'm just simply delivering it, and I barely know how that works right now, except for it's easy. I do know how it works because we're doing it. We're delivering. But so far so good. We are, I mean, I guess we're still on track. I don't know as far as, I'll have to look back and see exactly when I got the packages to see how long it takes me from point of getting it to point of dropping the last package off, and see if the 2 hours and 25-minute estimate is actually accurate. But hey, if it's sooner, that's even better for me. But we're gonna go continue on our way. I definitely see why people go live when they do Spark orders, because again, like, I'm delivering these things. There's not going to be a lot of time for me to, you know, I mean, there is time. I can sit here and chat with you all day long. Trust me, I can talk forever. But you probably don't want to hear me ramble too much. As far as like a regular video goes, I don't know. It seems like it'd be easier to talk to someone, you know, in a live or whatever, so you have people like actively asking you things, to spark a conversation. Versus me just rambling on about delivering random packages. I do need gas. I'm gonna probably, I have enough time to deliver this one, but I think, let's see, I'm looking on the map. Well, there's a gas station on the way, so I think I'm gonna stop off at the Wawa, fuel up a little bit, because I was gonna get it at the Walmart gas station right next to Walmart, but my brain just went out the window because of being excited and learning all this new things and whatnot. I love to learn new things, so this is somehow very thrilling for me. Anyhow, let's go get gas and then drop off the rest of these orders. I'll check back in after I get a few more and tell you how it's going, hopefully smoothly. Hopefully I won't have any like crazy stories to report, but then again, that makes for good content, so we'll see. But yeah, stay tuned. Alright, we're about, I think we're 14 stops in, and that includes the Walmart stop. I forgot to say it's a 20, but one of those includes the Walmart, where I picked up at. So we're about 4 minutes from our next drop off. So far so good, no complaints. I've been able to find everything just fine. I was able to get a little bit of gas because I needed to. And as far as when I'm supposed to be at, like, where there's like an estimated time of delivery or whatever, I'm on track, even with getting gas. So I was a little behind at first, like a couple minutes, but I was able to kind of shave off some time, somehow, and be able to get back on track. So actually I think I might be a minute early depending on how this light works ahead, but I don't know. I'm supposed to be going this way, I think. Yes, this road is new and it splits off weird, and I've actually not been on this portion since they built it because I don't actually come out this way too much. But we're navigating new things, we're trying new things. It's the end of the month, but it's a brand new day, so yeah, we're gonna keep on moving along and hopefully things keep going good. And I think this might be going to, does it go to apartment? Nope, it's a house. So I'll check back up with you guys probably at the end and give kind of a recap of my opinion of Spark and everything from my first order. So stay tuned for that. Noting, if you are also starting out on Spark and you notice that you have the thumbs up thing and asks you after the order, thumbs up or thumbs down what the order is like or whatever, I kept hitting thumbs up and then it goes, was it a house, was it an apartment, blah blah blah, and then was there an access code? I'm like, this is kind of tedious to do for every single order. But then I realized there's a skip button on the bottom once you see the thumbs up, thumbs down, and if you skip that, they don't ask you all of those questions, which can kind of speed the process along. I mean, I get it, like it's, you know, handy or whatever, but it already tells me like these things are houses or apartments and things like that, so it kind of seemed silly to keep having to fill that out. And I was like, this is kind of time consuming because you're already hitting a lot of buttons as it is. Like, it asks you when you get there, scan it, and then it asks you like confirm arrival, scan it, are you there or something, I don't know. You'll see, I'll pop it up and show you kind of what it shows, or I'm going to try to, because if it has the address and I can't blur it out, then I'm not going to, but I'm going to try and show you guys. I should be able to blur it out, but all the steps that it shows you, and you're like click, 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 and then take a picture, and then, you know, go on your merry way. But after that, when you're getting in the car trying to move to the next place, I'm like, although it's just, you know, like 3 different clicks, it kind of gets irritating. So I was glad I was able to figure that one out, but I figured I'd throw that tip in there if you are also starting just like me and you keep seeing that, and just like me, you keep hitting the thumbs up for some reason. Which reminds me, hit the thumbs up on this video. No, I'm just kidding. Well, yes, please do, but you don't have to if you don't want to. It's not obligated. Anyhow, we're gonna keep delivering these orders. I think I only have like, let's see what order we're on. We are on stop 18, so 2 orders left. That's it? Okay. We're almost done, guys. Alright, we just dropped off our last Spark order in that batch. It's currently 11:25. So when the person got to my car, it was, I said 11:25, it's 1:25. When the person got to my car, it was 11:12. So it took me 2 hours and 13 minutes, so a little under the estimated time that they figured it was going to take me to deliver, like by 10 minutes, not too bad. And everything went smoothly, no issues. I was able to find all of the places. Nothing crazy happened. So that's good. $54, 2 hours and 13 minutes. Can't really complain about that. Currently, let me see how far I am from my usual location. Hold on 1 second. So I'm only about 13 miles away from where I usually am. So you can, you know, calculate that if you want. Like where I usually go and stuff like that, and where I have to head back towards. So that's, to me, that's not that bad. Especially because I have DoorDash on now. Hopefully we can get another order for that. I don't think I'm going to have enough time to do any more Spark orders unless they pop up with like orders that take less than an hour, because I usually stop around 3, so an hour and a half or whatever. If they have orders like that, then I would, but I don't know yet, because again, I am new to Spark and I don't know what they have available. Right now it looks like it just says still searching, so there's nothing that's popping up in my area. And we are just gonna wait for another order, but I wanted to give you guys like a little rundown of what I think and whatnot. So far, I like it. I don't have to keep going to different, you know, restaurants waiting for food to be ready, you know, sit around waiting for orders. You get your order, you have, you know, where you're gonna go and things like that. So I feel like time management wise, that's good. Cons obviously can bring you out of, you know, your normal space and things like that, but this is truly not that far. Like I said, it's like 13 miles from where I usually am, and I think I need to go this way. So that wasn't bad at all. I think as far as the mileage for the amount seemed pretty fair. As long as especially if I get an order going back that way, or an order over here, you know, kind of making up for that's not that bad. I come out, not normally, but I do come out here sometimes, even doing, you know, DoorDash and Uber Eats and things like that. If I'm, you know, edging more and more towards this area, I tend to get orders out here that take me farther down in this area. So it's not like anything that's too bizarre, too different from what I'm used to. Alright, see this one popped up. It says 50 minutes, 18 miles, $35 from Home Depot. But where is this Home Depot? This Home Depot is not anywhere near me. So we are not going to take that order. There's another one that popped up for like the same thing. And again, I'm not going to take that order. I need to go this way. But I see orders are popping up. That's not bad. That's $35 for 18 miles. It says about an hour estimate, 4 stops. But the Home Depot is not even in my area, and the drop-off is even farther in like Brandon. So we are not doing that one. Reject offer. Okay. I think I turned Uber Eats back on and DoorDash back on. See if I can get anything going that way. I need to turn off. I put on my GPS to see how far I was, and it's still on. I know where I'm going at this point. So anyhow, but yeah, so far pros as far as that goes. The only con I was gonna say earlier, I already rectified, which was the fact that the thing keeps popping up that says, is this a house, is this an apartment, blah, 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 blah. But I already figured out a workaround for that. So there's no con there. I don't know as far as orders go, how busy it usually is, because I started off midday. So it'll be interesting to see if there's good orders in the morning when I usually start, which tomorrow I should be able to kind of get a gist of that, but I wanted to start right away and, experience it day of, become official the day I'm official and do my first order. So that's what we did. So far not bad. Again, now it's 1:32 because I'm driving, but I still have time within my day to get some more, and I've started off the day now, afternoon, with $54. So for getting a very late start on my morning, due to children activities, I'm okay with, getting this chunk and whatnot and not having to worry about the rest of the evening, really, because I wasn't expecting to make a lot today. What is this? Is this where I go? This doesn't even have a sign because of the hurricane. A lot of the signs after the hurricane, like street signs and things like that, got knocked out. So some roads don't even have signs, which kind of makes it difficult if you're delivering. But I know this road and I know where it's taking me. I was just double checking to make sure. And there's no road sign there, so that's fun. Anyhow, let's see if we can get another order for the day. But I will say, I like Spark so far. I'm not disappointed in that at all. Obviously, when you have like those ones, like the $35 for 18 miles, that's a lot better. It's only 4 stops and it'll only take an hour. So it's good to see that there's orders out there like that. What does this say? Earn while you're waiting. Oh, I think it's just trying to tell me to go. Yeah, this one's $39 for 26 miles for an hour and 2 minutes. But again, not anywhere near that Home Depot. So I kind of assumed it was majority for like Walmart stuff. So I guess it is for like Home Depot. It has a few things like, what is this, Racetrack and stuff. I guess people can order from there. Prime Butcher Shop, so people can order stuff from there too. It's pretty interesting to see that there's more than just that, but it looks like majority of it near me is Walmart. And I guess Home Depot, but again, I'm not near that Home Depot. Oh, the at-home store, that one's available too. $3.05 for 8 miles from Uber Eats. No, thank you. Yeah, there's nothing else popping up, but it'll be interesting to see like these next couple of days of what orders I can get, especially when I have more time on my hands. But anyhow, I'll check back in with you guys at the end of my day, my work day, and see if we get, not the end. If I get another order, I'll check in with you guys, and then I'll check in again at the end of the day, and we'll see what else we get. Alright, we went home and then let the dogs out, got something to eat real quick. So it's now 2:01. We finally got another order. If you combine them together, that's gonna be otter. It is for $7.50 for 4.7 miles from 7-Eleven, but that includes the mileage to get there and whatnot. So we're going to go pick up that order. I've been looking on Spark, and they sent me something that was like an order just for you. It was like 30-something miles for $40-something. Not a good one. So that was interesting. And then I also see that they have like shopping options, so kind of like Instacart, where you shop for the items and then check out. So like they have one near me. It says it's going to take 26 minutes for $14. 2 stops, 5.1 miles, and then it says the estimates the shopping time will take me 10 minutes. I don't know, it's not too bad for that order. I just don't really feel like going in and shopping right now. But just kind of looking at those things, kind of getting familiar with the app and whatnot is pretty interesting. I don't know why it said just for you for that other offer, because that was crappy. If that's just for me doesn't want that. So but besides that, it's looking pretty good. I haven't seen anything as big as the order that I did earlier, so hopefully that's not a sign of what's to come. I mean, I'm sure they get a lot of those big orders out in the morning / afternoon, but we'll see what it's like on a regular day when I have my normal, you know, like 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock to deliver and do all the orders and things. But for now, we're gonna go pick up this order and see if maybe we can get one more after that, maybe 2, or a good big one. It's an ambulance. But yeah, we'll see where the day takes us. I'm not too upset. I got to try something new today, so if all I make is, you know, $61 today, that's all I made, and I'm okay with that, especially since we got a late start to the day. A very late start to the day. But yeah, let's go get this order. I'm gonna stop rambling and I'll check back in with you guys in the next one. We've actually got a +6 for a pickup from Taco Bell for an additional 2.2 miles, so we're gonna go ahead and get that too. We just dropped off our first order. Now we're heading to the second one. It's only 3 minutes away. The customer, though, he used a passport to like verify his ID for the alcohol, which he was saying it's way faster, and it was. I was so shocked that, you know, usually when you do an ID, sometimes you have to be in the right lighting, or it's finicky, or whatever the case may be. I literally just put my camera right over the passport and bam, it was done. So that was pretty cool. Too bad we don't all have passports, but I thought that was pretty interesting. And he was like, it's kind of embarrassing that I know that, but I was like, oh, I've never done a passport before. He's like, oh, you just switch it or whatever. I could have figured it out. It was really easy, just hit whatever, but he was just helping and being suggestive when I said, like, oh, I've never done that before, by giving instructions or whatever. So that was pretty cool. But now we're gonna go drop this off. So when I drop this off, it'll be 2:25. I don't know if I'll get another order. I might, but I kind of want to start editing this video so that I can post it today. If I don't post it today on Halloween, it'll for sure be done on Friday. But kind of want them to go along with the date, so I may stop and spend like 30 minutes or something editing, but we'll see. Let's go drop off this Taco Bell order and see if we get anything that's tempting enough to keep me going for one more order. So yeah, just ended up editing my video instead. We made $68.48 today, $13.50 on DoorDash, and $54.98 on Spark. So stay tuned, guys. Some more videos coming out, especially on Spark, since now that I'm learning it and whatnot. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And I hope you have a very spooktacular Halloween. Bye, guys.